Hi everyone, Elite Assassin here, and today I want to talk to you guys about Battlefield 1 and some reasonable expectations we can have for the game. Now, it's been over a month since DICE revealed the trailer for the next installment in the Battlefield franchise, and while Battlefield 4 expansions kind of teased a return to a more futuristic warfare setting, and there possibly being a sequel to Battlefield 2142, as they showed in the last expansion Fall and Stand, there were Titans, which are from 2142, there were a lot of the weaponry from that game, and it just seemed like they were going in an overall futuristic direction. However, they definitely caught people off guard when they revealed a change to a World War I setting. And this, of course, was a direct opposite of the direction Call of Duty was going. And it's definitely sparked some debate and some backlash from a lot of gamers. You know, it's definitely not a surprise that with all the positive reaction to Battlefield 1's trailer, Call of Duty's Infinite Warfare definitely wasn't quite as well received, especially with the fact that I believe it's now the most disliked trailer on YouTube. And now, ever since we've seen this Battlefield 1 trailer, and have seen kind of the war it kind of started, I've seen a lot of people with very high expectations of what's going to be shown in Battlefield 1. And I've even seen people reacting very negatively to the E3 footage we saw and some of the alpha footage that's now been released. So today I definitely want to go over and give some more reasonable expectations as to what you can expect, and just kind of give maybe some things I'm excited about too with this new upcoming game. First off, a big major point in this: if you've tried Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3 and you didn't like the gameplay, there is a good chance that you are not going to like the gameplay in Battlefield 1. You know, many people have this expectation this is going to be more of like a World War I simulation type shooter, and I do not believe that is going to be the case. You know, this game is going to play more like your standard Battlefield game. I've seen a lot of people online on forums saying, you know, if you're excited for Battlefield 1, go download the Steam game Verdun to get prepared and get hyped. And this is probably the worst thing I think that you can do. You know, this game is not going to play like a simulation, and DICE has gone on record and saying this is their take on World War I. So what does that mean? That means this game is going to play like a Battlefield game. It's going to be more boots on the ground than, say, Call of Duty, but it's still going to have an element of running gun to it. It's not going to be all trench warfare, and it's not going to be, you know, just bolt action rifles, as, you know, was very common back in that war. There's going to be a variety of gun classes, there's going to be a variety of guns, and some of the guns and gadgets, they might be, you know, more in the experimental phase back in World War I. But, you know, they're going to try to get as many guns as they can in this game, so, you know, not everything is going to be an authentic World War I. They're going to kind of, how do I want to put this, stretch what they allow in the game, and again, it's going to be their take on it. Also, like I said, it's going to feel like Battlefield, which means I'm sure there's going to be tons of those people out there going, oh look, it's a Battlefield 4 reskin with World War II guns. And you know what? It's a sequel in the Battlefield series. Of course it's going to feel like Battlefield. It's one of the more frustrating things about being a fan of a game online is you always have people who think if a game sticks to its roots and what does well, didn't change enough. If a game changes too much, then they ruin the franchise. You all know that song and dance. If you're here for Halo, you know how people talk about the franchise in that way. So, you know, it's going to undoubtedly be compared to other Battlefield games, and it should. It's a Battlefield game. One thing I will say about the matches in this game is they seem like they're going to be very atmospheric. The new dynamic weather system seems like it's going to be really cool and definitely make it a lot more interesting visually. You know, knowing that you're going to play the same map and not always going to be snowy on this map. It's not always going to be foggy. Not knowing what to expect, I think it's a really cool element that they added, and will definitely change the game, you know, on the fly. If you're sniping and it gets really foggy, well, you probably should put that away, because it's not going to be very effective. So it definitely will affect the in the game changes you have to make, and I think that'd be really great. One thing I'm super excited for is the return to a Battlefield Bad Company style destruction. Though the destruction looked better in Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 in some instances, I really miss the being able to take down buildings fully, being able to destroy most of the surrounding areas that was in Battlefield 1, or Bad Company 1 and Bad Company 2, and that they're bringing back from Battlefield 1. Yes, the buildings might not look as great or as detailed, but being able to go into an area and see that it was leveled from the beginning of the match because of the destruction you did was amazing. It really felt like a war was going on. My favorite memory just from the Bad Company 1 beta was playing on Oasis, and that first objective point, when we finished with it, there was just nothing left of any of the buildings. It was just such a cool, surreal feeling. So I think it'll fit very well with the setting. Also, the new, I believe it was a Behemoth vehicle class, I think it'll be very interesting, knowing that the blimp will fall, or not the blimp, whatever you call, I forget the name for it exactly right now. But knowing that that's going to fall anywhere on the battlefield is really cool. It makes you have a real sense of where the hell is this thing in case it does come down, so it doesn't land on your head. And I'm very interested to see how the other ones, I believe they said there's a train and also some kind of aquatic behemoth vehicle, so it's very interesting to see how those are going to affect gameplay. But overall, I'm very excited for Battlefield 1. I'm a fan of the Battlefield series. I've been playing since Battlefield 2 on PC. I have a long history with it, so to me they really can't do too much to screw this up. But I just want to make sure people are aware that if you're not a fan of the Battlefield style, the change in setting isn't going to change that much, contrary to what a lot of people are expecting. So please temper your expectations. Kind of have an idea what you're going into. If you're really excited for this game, pick up Battlefield 4. It's been on sale really cheap recently, and so have the expansions. And I definitely think you will not regret it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this today. I do apologize for the old dated gameplay, because most likely there's going to be some Battlefield 3 gameplay here. But if you didn't watch my last commentary, my capture card with my Xbox One is not cooperating, so I'm kind of having to go off old footage here, and once I get that situated, there'll be more recent footage, hopefully, more Halo footage, and hopefully that'll be sometime soon. Alright, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.